I've been here since 11:30 till now. I cannot see anybody.
Nigerian youths were supposed to protest at the various EFCC offices across the country today to demand a reform of the EFCC to stop the way they are profiling Nigerian youths, raiding of hotels like armed robbers, and all discriminatory practices that they employ. They were supposed to demand that they reform and change their practices today, but unfortunately no one showed up. As you can see in some of the images, in fact, policemen were waiting for Nigerian youths to arrive at the various EFCC offices, but no one showed up. Instead, it was this counter-protest that gained traction. They even granted press interviews. So what went wrong? Why did Nigerian youths fail to show up at the various EFCC offices? Because they are the ones that are actually more affected by the raids and discriminatory profiling by EFCC operatives. They were supposed to go and demand for their rights, that EFCC stop harassing them. There are many Nigerian youths who have genuine jobs that require them to move around with laptops or even iPhones or all sorts of gadgets. It's all part of the job. But having EFCC operatives or policemen constantly harass Nigerian youths who are just trying to earn a living like their counterparts in other countries is simply unacceptable. So the question remains, why didn't the Nigerian youths show up at the various EFCC offices to protest and demand for a reform of the EFCC? The second question is, why are some Nigerian youths against their fellow Nigerian youths who are genuinely targeted by EFCC operatives? Are they trying to say that all Nigerian youths are yahoo and scammers? This is a genuine question. Wearing a dreadlock doesn't mean that someone is a criminal. The person might just be an aspiring artist, so it doesn't mean that that person has committed any crime. But security agents always profile people who have dreadlocks. So why will patriotic Nigerian youths stage a counter-protest against fellow Nigerian youths who are supposed to be working together for the benefit of everyone? You see, many Nigerian youths still don't understand what it means to be patriotic to one's country. They confuse being loyal to one individual to being patriotic. When people criticize the people in power, they are seen as being unpatriotic. Meanwhile, in Kenya, where majority understand the concept of patriotism, they are still on the streets protesting, making demands from the government, and the government is yielding to their demands. Imagine the government wanted to increase taxes in order to make up for the budget deficit. But now they have forced the government to reduce the cost of governance, which the government should have done in order to divert money to priority projects. But no, they are spending money on the first lady or even the second lady and all other non-priority projects. In the end, the entire country is better for it, not a few individuals who will go and stage a counter-protest to counter their fellow countrymen who are simply fighting for everyone. And looking back how far Kenyan youths have come since the protest started, they are making serious progress despite the fact that there are many casualties. Kenyan youths dragged their president to an airspace where more than 1 million people tuned in. He was practically begging them to go back to their homes. He made a lot of concessions. This is what is called patriotism. Can it ever happen in Nigeria?